the Social Security payment schedule for January 2024. This includes retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, and SSI beneficiaries. I have all the details and the exact dates you want to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, another month is upon us and another year is upon us as well, and you know what that means. It is time to get paid yet again. Well, that's what I want to point out for you here in the video. All the dates in which the month of January checks will be going out to about 70 million beneficiaries who do receive these payments from the Social Security Administration. I want to point out all those key dates for you, as well as some major changes that will be coming into play as of January, again, for the millions of beneficiaries, some major changes to your monthly benefits that we want to pay attention to. We've got a lot to talk about here in the video. Let's get into it. And again, happy holidays. Hope you're having a nice day so far. Can you believe it? We are right here already? Yeah, I know. Anyway, let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe right down below the video. There's the big old subscribe button waiting for you down there. Make sure to hit that if you have not done so yet, as I'm here for you right by your side every single day, watching the latest details, hitting the wire, doing all the necessary research that you don't need to, and breaking it all down into these short videos as things are changing very rapidly. We all know it's been a very busy time recently, a lot of big announcements coming out and a lot of new things that are changing as of the new year as well. So again, thanks for being here. Truly do appreciate it. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get into it and talk about the details of January already, right? The middle of winter. I think we all probably think, hey, let's get out of January. This is like super cold stuff right now. Let's get on to warmer weather, right? At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. All right, so let's get into it and talk through the details. And again, I want to point out all those key dates, as well as a few things we want to remember as we move into the new month, the new year, things like this, all right? All right, so as we work our way through this video, I'm going to be going through chronological order and talking through the dates in a sequence, as in the dates in which checks will be arriving. Now, again, some things are different here because of the first of the month being a holiday. Obviously, SSI beneficiaries do not get paid on holidays or weekends. Therefore, your checks are arriving a few days earlier there on the 29th, which is awesome stuff, right? It's always cool to get paid early. So for SSI beneficiaries, that is when you get paid, is the 29th. And now remember, this payment will also include your new COLA raise. Pretty cool, right? I know it's not a ton of money, but it's certainly better than nothing, right? I know we can probably look at that and think, I wish it was more. But I think we can all probably agree, I'm glad it's not the same as what it was last year, right? Or for 2023, I should say, right? So anyway, pretty cool stuff there. All right. Now, let's go all the way out until January 10th. Now, this is the second Wednesday of the month. This is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 1st of the month and the 10th of the month. If your birthday is between that range, then you get your payments on the second Wednesday. This just so happens to be January 10th, okay? So in this event, this is when you'll begin your payment. Now, your payments will arrive in the same place that they always do, your bank account, your Direct Express card, wherever it happens to be. This is where you'll get your payment, unless you've changed that. Again, that could be different for each individual person, but there's no change there. That's just going to arrive your regular payment. Now, here's the cool thing. This will also include your higher benefit because of the COLA, right? Your very first higher benefit payment for 2024 with the new COLA. Again, it's not a ton, but it's certainly better than nothing, right? I think we all probably agree with that. All right, next, let's fast forward out to the 17th of January. Now, this is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 11th and the 20th of the month. If your birthday is between this range, then this is when your payments arrive. The third Wednesday of the month, which is the 17th of January, right there in the middle of the month, okay? So there you go. That is the date in which your payments will be arriving. And yes, yet again, this will also include your higher benefit because of the COLA. Now, quick side note, by the way, I'll be talking about something else here in a minute that we don't really want to talk about, but I'm going to mention it anyway because we got to pay attention to it, and it will be impacting your check amounts this year as well. All right, so that is the 17th of the month, the third Wednesday of the month for birthdays between the 11th and the 20th. Now, next, the fourth Wednesday of the month is the 24th, okay? So for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month, this is when you get your payment. It is the fourth Wednesday of the month, and it is the 24th of January in this case, okay? So again, all applies. It'll go to wherever you typically get your payments, things like this. And yes, it'll also include your higher benefit because of the COLA. You probably received the paperwork from Social Security over the last couple months here. You probably got it breaking down all the details, or you've logged on to your My Social Security account to see all those details, to see exactly how much it's going to be. So pretty cool stuff is there as well. Now next, let's talk about the other thing. that's hanging around out there that we probably don't want to talk about much, which is the implementation of the new higher Medicare Part B premium. Yeah, I know, we don't want to talk about it, but this is the reality of what we're dealing with right now, and this is something we got to pay attention to, okay? So, not only is the COLA going into play for our new January benefit, but the new higher Medicare Part B premium is also there as well. Great. Digging right into our new higher benefit. So we've known this for a couple months now, but this is something I still wanted to point out because it's one of these things where it's announced and then we're like, okay, don't like it, but I guess whatever. And then all of a sudden here it is a couple months later, and we are at that time now where it's going to start being reduced from our benefits, okay? So remember, they take that money before you even see a penny of it. They take their share. Love it, right? Obviously, we're probably being a little sarcastic right now, but that's just how the system works, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Well, I guess technically there is, but you would have to unenroll in Medicare Part B, which you probably don't want to do. Okay, I'm not advising anybody what to do here. Just saying, okay. So anyway, these are the changes I want to bring to your attention here. And again, as we roll over to the new year, we always have the changes to the new benefits and all the things like that. Now again, over the last couple months here, I've talked about all of the other changes that have been announced out of Social Security, a couple months ago. As a result of that, guess what? All of these new changes go into effect January, okay? So once we roll over to the new year, all of these new changes will be going into effect for Social Security beneficiaries. All of those that I've talked about in numerous videos here over the last couple months, okay? So just want to break all that down for you. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, make sure to scroll back and check out the other videos here on the channel. I have all the details of that. If I were to go into all the details of that now and here in this video, honestly, we'd be sitting here for like an hour, okay? It'd be a very long time to go through all the detail. There's a lot of things that are changing, okay? Anyway, the most important ones that we want to know about are, first off, when are we going to be getting our higher benefit? Well, like right now, within the next few days and weeks, the higher benefits will be rolling out to millions of beneficiaries, 70 plus million people getting these benefits, the higher COLA attached, and then of course the Medicare Part B premium as well, coming in, scooping away some of that benefit as well. So yeah. Sweet. Love it, right? Anyway, hope this helps you. But again, I just want to break down the details for you. Things are changing every single month. The payment schedule does change. I know I'm going to see comments down below saying, we know when we get our checks. Yep, I know you know. But here's the thing. You look at a calendar, right? I'm not sure about you, but every time a month approaches, I always whip out the calendar and look and see, hey, when are checks arriving this month? I want to know because it's different every single month. Sometimes, depending on the placement of the first day of the month, we could be getting checks literally 6 to 7 days later than what we typically would. I'm pretty sure that's very important for most people right now when nobody has any money and we're all scraping by every single month to sit here and, think, oh my, checks are going to be arriving 6 days later this month. I wish I would have known that. Well, that's why I make these videos. Again, super basic stuff, but I just want to bring it to your attention because it's very important, especially during a time right now when inflation is still very, very high and things are very expensive and things are super weird across the entire country and the economy as a whole. Anyway, I'm here for you. Hope this helps you out. Please leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and that's about it. Stay warm. Have a nice new year. I don't know what else. Okay, that's about it. Anyway, enjoy your day. Have a good one. I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Please enjoy. Thanks again for your support. Subscribe down below and have a nice day. Take care, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.